kind of replaced by Jawhead. Sorry, Bane replaces Jawhead in the S2 slot, which is a bit of a interesting fun fact here. Looks like Digital Devils Professional Gaming will slot in a double assassin, which is Lancelot and Gusher.
Double assassin, one fighter, and also like Martin is sort of like an assassin in itself as well.
Yep.
A lot of damage potential. I'm fully expecting the last two picks maybe to be an Arca and a Hylos. They need that damage tankiness in front of these assassins.
I do agree with Hylos. I hope that RRQ will pick Hylos rather than just Lolita. But if they go for two tanks, it's also good, like Lolita plus stuff.
Yeah, it's the Kagura.
I told you, look at the crowd.
The fans have it. The fans have it. They're what they want.
That is the Kagura that they were talking about. But now I'm more interested to see what DD Pro Gaming will do. And I said it should be the Arca and the Hylos because they need this tanky front line. Arca gets forced out. It could be a surprise pick. They're holding it in for quite a while, discussing within themselves what they want to do. What do you think here, KBC?
Perhaps it's a full pure tank or a Jawhead could have been
Could be a Jawhead.
Yeah,
Jawhead works as well.
Yep.
Jawhead or Hylos, I think both of them work really well. But it looks like it's 7 seconds.
Rafaela.
You know what?
Okay.
Throw it away. Rafaela going to come in. They are
Saber?
going for a support. I don't think it's going to be a Saber. They do need damage on the side of RRQ. Maybe a marksman because they do have the Lolita. And honestly speaking, it is a pretty good marksman game because you can play relatively safe. Could be a carry coming in here.
Yes,
I'm not thinking about marksman right now.
We're just waiting to see
Harley,
the
Max,
final.
Harley
could be Ken as well.
Yeah,
but you want to
Harley.
run with a double mage, it doesn't seem like a viable option for RRQ, even though the previous game they won. Alright, and it will be a marksman assassin. Leslie, ladies and gentlemen. This is your first Leslie in the tournament. And my oh my, the crowd is hype.
I told you guys, this was a marksman game from the start. They just need it. They just need this game. And playing Tuturu, one of the King Tree marksmen, being there, right? He is known as the Kings. Now, really quickly, guys, I'm going to start it off. I'm RRQ.
I love Leslie. I want to see RRQ win this round.
RRQ.
Okay, guys, that's all from us. It's all RRQ. We are with the Indonesian crowds. Casters, take it away.
And of course, you will be casting with us, and we will be commenting you for this game cast today. I am Hachik, and of course, with my lovely co-caster, has been casting for the last game as well.
Yep, Sukirisaki here.
Nice to meet you guys, and we will get into this very hot game. Leslie, the marksman, at last. They're appearing right now, and we're gonna see a marksman in this game again. We saw that marksman on Aerowolf, so I think first game marksman, Indonesian meta, apparently on a best of 3, is now a thing. But we're gonna get into the game, as you can see in the back of our screens. The game has already started, and we're in. Of course, I Am Jago is gonna play Kagura instead of Lemon. Lemon is going to play Bane. Instinct is going to play Lolita. Tutu is going to play Leslie. And Liam is going to play Cho. Whereas on the digital level side,
And I mean, compared to RRQ, DD Pro Gaming, they do have a really strong damage dealer. As you can see, they have Mardis, they have Gushen, they also have Lancelot there. That's a really huge damage dealer. They have to be really careful not to be caught in any kind of large war here, or they can come together and crumbling down for I don't know how long.
oh, Instinct there, dueling with Tets, the two tanks. There is the Sania though, so he doesn't want to over damage that one because he might go down by Gushen himself. But they are going to try to get that extra XP from the jungle minion as the wave is actually pushing on bot lane. Lolita is actually defending bot lane by itself, even though Turtle is going to spawn in 10 seconds. There is the backup of Magura, and Leslie is still in the jungle farming away. Yako getting the cannon wave. There is the second cannon wave, the Jade Kundo right onto Rafaela, but was unable to capitalize on that knockup as Tuturu here will try to get as much gold funneling.
There's the pause there.
Playing the Leslie, but there's going to be a pause as we are going to wait for a bit here.
The goal difference is quite equal there. There's no proxy farming happening here and there. So it's quite equal on both sides. We might have to wait for a minute, for a bit. Not a minute, but...
Yeah, interestingly though, the no proxy farming means it only shows that they do not want to engage the like the very early fights. Because if you're proxy farming, that means you're actually asking for a fight.
Yep.
Whereas on the RRQ team, there is Tuturu, so it's better that they funnel gold in their jungle instead of proxy farming to push the lanes. well, on DDPG, there is Rafaela walking with Lancelot, so you have that peeler for Lancelot, which is already very, very mobile. I would call him very, very mobile.
Gushin as well is very
Gushin
mobile.
is also very mobile, as you were saying. And that is interesting because they're not doing any proxy farmings, as you were saying, but it's going to be a lot of jungle clearing, Rafaela helping Lancelot, making sure that he doesn't drop too low on HP when he goes back in lane. And I think at that point, they're just trying to gold funnel both Lancelot and Leslie all at the same time.
I mean, what I'm thinking now is that DD Pro Gaming is that they are probably going to pick on Tuturu here with her Leslie so that it wouldn't allow him to snowball at all. So you have to cut him short there at the early game, trying to push him into his own box, not letting him level up as quickly so he won't get enough items to, you know, like snowball from there, because Leslie can easily clear out turrets, easily getting objective, getting Lord easily. You can steal pretty easy too. So we are gonna resume this game. Tats is quite not moving at all.
And the players, the game is now back. Desania just bought an item there. And the boots for D right here, as they are gonna try to initiate that turtle right now.
And so we are faced 1v1 here, Gushin versus Lolita there, but we have to be retreating back into the turret. No contest from RRQ here, and so the turtle is going to be taken by Gushin with no contest. And so Bane is actually, Lemon is going to take the top turret there. Yako is going to come to top lane, trying to push him away, but it's already...
Oh, there is a Jikundo right there, but there is no initiations any further coming from Joe, as Lemon here with the bait will try to back that up. There is the ultimate coming from a D with that Rafaela. If that hits anyone, it would have stunned really, really hard as well. But there is a wave dragon right onto Lion. There's a Hurricane Dance, but it won't really hit anyone. As Stats is trying to save his teammate from dying there, as D was able to flicker away, and the Hurricane Dance was able to save him and lock the Joe out, Liam out from getting that kill.
That is correct. You and also I Am Jago almost died there when he was pulled into the turn with the Jikundo there. Quite a close call, almost a first blood for RRQ there, but alas, they didn't get it.
You want to see how annoying that rum is. As you can see, you're just dealing enough damage and you just rum once, get that movement speed. It's not only that you heal, you actually can run away from that fight. So it's a really game changer when it comes to 1v1 in top lane. And I think that's the problem with Bane. That's why Adermain was so scared of Aero Wolf's Bane, knowing how powerful it is in the laning phase. But we're going to see the Mortal Coil coming from Yako, almost getting Lemon in the process, but Lion was there to back it up. However, there is that with the backup currently right onto that wall, as Lion is going to go down, but will try to survive with the Jikundo as well, but will go down with the Mortal Coil, almost dying from the Hurricane Dance with the Phantom Execution, but Yako was able to finish him off.
So the first blood goes to Digital Devil Professional Gaming here from the Philippines. Desania is alone there. Gushin have to run away as Lolita using her shield to protect her teammates. And so they're chasing that. DD is playing really aggressive. They're trying so hard to push it. Akai is providing enough distraction for DD to actually push it. Oh, Yako there.
Yeah, there was Yako is trying to initiate on Liam. They're gonna try to like the Turtle, try to zone them out, as Turtle has been slain by a few, but nothing actually happened there aside from the zone out. But look at that bot lane, it's gonna get pushed by Instinct, I Am Jago, and Tuturu. The Lolita is right there. I just realized the usage of Lolita against Gushin can block that Shadow Blade Slaughter with that Golden Bulwark.
But the mid lane have to go down there. DD is going to take that mid turret. Oh, almost. It's definitely go down.
Oh, look at that damage, but will go down. Tet has to go down, even though trying to do Hurricane Dance right onto that wall. The damage was too much. Tuturu dealing way too much damage there with I Am Jago as well. But Yako will slay Bane in a 1v1. However, Liam is right there with the slow. Instinct is right there with the flicker as well, and will go down. Yako almost, apparently, will still go down with the attack from Tuturu. That auto attack really deals a lot of damage.
Late. I mean, they are quite late on coming into Yako's defense
Oh,
there.
I am Jago might actually
I Am Jago.
caught here. There is a phantom execution right as I am Jago, and I am Jago will go down. Tuturu will flicker way out of the way from that Thorn Rose, but the Thorn Rose will cool down fast enough to get the kill onto to Tuturu, and will go down as well as Few here with D will try to get a bit of those jungle EXPs from RRQ02. So
3
Tuturu-
versus 1 there on the top lane, trying to get the tier 2 turret out of RRQ's hand here. Joe is just spinning around. Oh, the pin there.
There is the pin coming from the Hurricane Dance and almost dying there, but will survive just with a little bit of health, but will go down by the Rafaela instead, as the Way of the Dragon onto Tet was able to stop him from killing him, but D is still right there. The Phenomenon Blast will hit Tet, and there is Lemon trying to do enough damage there. Will not do anything though. The wave cannon, the deadly cannon is still on cooldown, but look at that. D is dealing enough damage for his teammates to pick up all of those kills that they cannot. And D is the support playing Rafaela there.
1-4-4. That is not looking very good for RRQ now. They are playing too hasty, and it's a really prolonged war just now in their own jungle, where they want to really commit, but in fact they actually lost 4 of their teammates here. Now looking quite good. The goal difference is actually 6k now. 7 minutes in, 8 to 3 kills.
And this is the interesting part about RRQ right now, because they're having a really good draft pick here with the Bane on Lemon as well. The Tuturu playing Leslie, but they're not doing all that well. However, Tuturu's item hasn't peaked yet, only having Berserker's Fury right now on his hand. He's just waiting until he gets all of his full items, at least the first item. But there is the Mortal Coil coming to Yako. Asura's right onto the enemy team, but I am Jago will have to go down by the Shadow Blast Slaughter, as Yako will pick up that kill with the Martis. However, Chance is going to get stunned here. There is Lemon from behind, but Lemon will have to go back. Liam as well. Instinct is still in that bush. Will try to do something. There is the heal coming from D. Will heal all of his teammates with the extra movement speed as well, but the turret is going to go down. Yako will try to do something as Tets is going to do the Hurricane Dash right onto Instinct. There's the Shadow Blast coming from Gushin, and will get the killing spree. Destania, there is the cancel Phenomenon Blast, and the double kill coming from Yako, and RQ02 is in a lot of trouble right now as I am Jago and Instinct, the only 2 men alive. I am Instinct almost dying, that I am Jago will try to defend this turret all by himself, but look at that damage coming from Lancelot. The Thorn Rose anti-defense execution dealt enough damage as Few is actually pushing this lane very fast with the minions. Now, there is that one siege minion coming into the lane, but Instinct is able to defend that just as well as RQ02 responding onto the base. Now, look at this. What is happening right now? 33 Digital Levels is dominating this game.
So RRQ are quite confined in their own lane. They have to clear out as much as possible. The mid lane is completely exposed here. DD Gaming can actually come into the mid lane and try to push as much as they can if they actually win the next war. But nevertheless, DD actually can approach the Lord Pit and try to commit to the Lord. But I don't know, it's looking very good for RRQ. The difference is almost 12k right now. That's 6 items for DD Gaming.
That is in fact true. 11k gold lead for DDPG as they're trying to push this out with the enemy, with RQ just trying to figure out a way to stop that Lancelot. There is the siege coming on to top lane, and Yako is already waiting on bot lane. He has to run around from the base to defend that lane, and it's gonna go down anyways though, as there is 5 people already gathering with the RQ team. The problem is that this team with Bane, that means they're a team fighting comp, and that's not happening. They're not team fighting yet. They're always getting separated. Lemon always get caught off guard with Liam a bit too over pushing, but now RRQ needs to do something. They need to gather, they need to win the fights, but Lemon is getting dealt a lot of damage as Few is way too fed right now in this stage of the game. 13 to 3 with 12k gold lead as the Digital Devils will try to take the Lord.
As you can see, the level difference is massive. At least 4 level between PU and the top level, which is I Am Jago and also Tuturu level 10. That's 4 levels. That's a massive difference.
When your damage dealer is 4 level behind, you're having a lot of issues with the Lord already taken, but there is going to be a fight here. However, Few will be able to escape. There is a Mega Kill coming from Mardis. There is a double kill coming from Mardis in that war, as well as Few is now pushing. The Lord's already pushing, but look at that. Instinct flickering to the wrong way as he is going to go down, trying to escape the enemy from the outer side, but it's going to be a GG for Digital Devils Professional Gaming as they were able to dominate